It's Juvenis.
Non-Indigenes, unity, we are not the arrival general of the campaign organization. Here now, Chief Urubeba is here already now. Here, can we stand for him now? The Ashwaju of This is the Ashwaju of Buhari. This is the issue of Nube. This is the Sarki of Hausa. Sarki. Imagine from Edo. Yes. From Abuja. He did this. Are you in service in your area? Yes. So this is the issue. Yes.
Let us get lost. The agenda is better for us. Everybody come on, everybody together. We know the people, they must believe.
Opening prayers and Bishop Wike, please.
Our gracious God, we thank you this hour. We humble ourselves before you. We thank you because of your servant, your son. Through these, we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
So please, I think we have seen our next governor. Have we? Yes. Are we complaining again? No. Are we complaining again? No. I know it is because of the love you have for our next governor that you accept the patience to be here. Have we? Yes. Thank you very much. So let us do a brief introduction of the gala, please. At that of the gala, yes. Stand up now. Yes, we have also the only seat in the Igbo in Delta Central and South, Atiku. Yeah. We have also the king of the Kwankwaso people. He's here as well.
Akwa Ibom, Cross River State, is so. Alawa, Ngai Pere, in Akwa Ibom, Cross River State, is so.
Ọba àtọ́pẹ́. Ọba àtọ́pẹ́. Ẹ̀dọ́yè. 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 Also we have the king of the Hausa. The Sariki Hausa. He's here also. Sariki, can you bring our people?
It's my word. Inshallah. 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 We see our grace in the name of Jesus. Inshallah.
So we have also the king of the Lupes. The Lupes.
Assalamu alaikum. May God be with all of us. We are happy to be with you, our next governor. By the grace of God, we will be there. No stone shall stop you. By the power of Almighty Allah. Allah, the Bashisa. Allah, the Bashisa. Allah ya sa shi ya zama gwamnan mu a Delta State. APC.
We have also the Ashwa Jews. They are up to 3 or 4 of them. But one, the highest of them will speak, who is from Asaba. Ashwa Jew.
Omo-Agege. Oduduwa. Oduduwa. Àgbàjọwọ́. Nítorí ìtàlẹ̀ fi wá sí báyìí. Mi ò gbóyún dáadáa. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá látàsàbà. Ara oge yìí ń kọ́. Alẹ́ ń dúró lè látàárọ̀. Thank you very much. On behalf of the Yoruba in Delta State, we welcome our amiable, the next governor of Delta State. Inshallah, by His grace, in the name of Jesus. We welcome to the town hall meeting. Actually, we have been waiting for hours, because the meeting was scheduled for 11, but nobody loves you. That's why we are still here. You can imagine some people that think what from Atama. You are the winner of it. The victory is sure. So changeable. Victory is sure. Omo-Agege forward. Omo-Agege forward. Who is your next governor? When I want change, Abi, you have your reason for that. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope I have not omitted any of the Royal Highness. Now let me introduce to the crowd the legislative aides to His Excellency. And we have Honorable Peter Obi here. Can you greet people, please?
And Peter Obi that is disobedient to the obedient movement. APC, Non-Indigenes, unity. Greet you now.
I have you now, Mr.
Governor, who be your governor? Agege, send me, Agege. I don't go disobey APC. I don't go disobey Agege. Thank you. Victory shot. What do I do? Everybody want to. Everybody knows our governor now. We are ready to work for our more.
Yes, in the Delta South, we have Baba Abuja, the man, when you Papa. And so he's coordinating all the South. Baba Abuja.
Non-Indigenes. Yoruba dey see one thing. He say ti gbogbo wa ni ó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ torí kò sí òmíràn bí àìlọ àgbòmí tàbí ìwé ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́ àgbàpọ̀jọ́. Our governor will greet you. We happy well that you visit Non-Indigenes. Because I don't talk and I tell our chairman, if governor no come Non-Indigenes, many of us will come out there. Because we no suffer when we are suffer because of our government. We know say this is time to change our local. We ready for your band, we ready for anywhere for you. May God Almighty give you long life in Jesus' name.
Waste much of your time, and also so people can also, some people came from Asaba, from the south, from the north, the rest of them, so that they can go back there. So I want to give this microphone to Chooks to introduce okay, let me introduce myself. I know the Agro man. All of you know that I'm Chifata in Iwuchukwu. I have three capacities. One, I'm a legislative aide to Oga. I'm the coordinator of Non-Indigenes in the campaign organization. Abi? And also I'm the chairman of all the Non-Indigenes in the state. Thank you very much.
Non-Indigenes, unity. First, I have the mandate of our incoming governor to extend his very deep, profound apologies.
Introduce all the men without a woman, it is not complete. Please, I'm sorry, we have our woman leader. Can you come and greet her? And also, hold on, let me introduce you. And also, yes, and also, Your Excellency, whatever we are doing today, the gathering, the organization, she is the chairman of the organization. And I want to next time, Your Excellency, she has performed well in doing everything, making sure that all of us are here today. Please, can you read it?
Non-Indigenes, Non-Indigenes, unity. Women dey here, women dey here. No women, no men, no youth. Your Excellency, sir, I greet you. I greet everybody. I'm so happy to see you here once again. You have been seeing, but this one, you are in our house. Welcome to our home. God bless you, sir. On behalf of the women, I want to promise you that we are solidly behind you. Even in our dream, we are voting for you because you are already our governor. When we are dreaming APC. When we are waking up, we are waking with APC. When we are walking with APC. We don't hook your leg. Anywhere you go, we follow you. Oga, we are solidly behind you. Thank you very much, sir.
I'd like to convey the appreciation of His Excellency first to Chief Ethan Iwuchukwu and all the coordinators of the Non-Indigenes. We know Peter Henshaw for Aqua Cross, Lajidiko, several of them. You have done marvelously well in every election that His Excellency has contested in this state in 2015, in 2019. Not forgetting Chief Egemole, Anthony, and all of that. Very many of you have always stood for His Excellency. The Non-Indigenes have always supported and voted for Senator Omo-Agege. So he has said that I should say thank you to you for your support. and for the work that you are ready to do now. Now, having said that, because of time, I will simply introduce the incoming governor and then introduce our candidate for House of Assembly. I want to appeal to our leaders who are here seated, who have been here this morning, to please permit us to just simply introduce our incoming governor. The incoming governor is someone that is not new to you. This is one man who has been prepared for leadership. You know, it is easy for people to talk responsibility. Leadership is about taking responsibility. He has demonstrated responsibility beyond measure. And today, that is why everywhere you go, people say you are the incoming governor. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you His Excellency Senator Omo-Agege, the Obarisi of Orobuland. He is a lawyer by training, a lawyer by excellence. He was the first executive assistant to the governor of Delta State in the state. He was a former commissioner for special duties. He also served as former secretary to the state government in Delta State before his election as a two-term senator for Delta Central Senatorial District. Today, he is the deputy president of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Join me once again as we welcome His Excellency Senator Omo-Agege, the Obarisi of Orobuland, the incoming governor of Delta State. Having done that, it is now my pleasure to introduce to you the man that the Uya people have elected to send with His Excellency Senator Omo-Agege to go to the Delta State Assembly to do work for us. Calling the Obama of Uya, Barrister Entafe Imako. Thank you. The chairman of the Non-Indigenes, Chief Ethan Iwuchukwu, to give us his welcome remark.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. You are welcome, sir. My DG and the members of the entire, you are welcome. Your Excellency, why I said I want to make a remark, because this royal highnesses you are seeing here, I know since you've been going for town hall meetings, you've not seen any royal highness coming to that place, except you want to see the royal highness. Am I right? Why they are here? Because they are for you. They are opinion molders to our people. And that's why they say they want to come. Others may pretend that they are not political. But these people are telling you, we are political to you. Am I right? They are ready to do everything to make sure that they convince their citizenry to vote for you. And that's why they are here today. Then secondly, Your Excellency, the Non-Indigenes, they have complained so much. Non-inclusive in political activities in the state, especially the last campaigning from local government to local government. They will invite Non-Indigenes, but they cannot mobilize them in any ordinary water. They cannot give. Am I telling that? No! So they are told me that when we had a meeting, they said, Chairman, if you don't complain all this is to Oga, that they are not going to do that. So that's why I'm bringing it before you. I am telling you, we told them, and we had the meeting, and we said, we want everybody coming here to come with his PVC to show you that they are eligible to vote for you. Is it not what we said? Yeah. All of them here now have their PVC that will show that they are ready to vote for you. Yes, Excellency, again, you know, this meeting was slated to be in our office, where you came and inaugurated. You came there with your entourage when some of them have not known you, and there was no problems. But unfortunately, by 9 o'clock this morning, I'm not reporting the DG. I'm not reporting the DG. 3 buses, that we should hire 3 buses to convey those who are not able to come there. As I'm telling you, 1/3 of people are still there. They're still in the office there. All the things we did, I posted it on all the platforms. So for every person to see. So the non-indigenous, if they are not in support of you, Your Excellency, you can never see this no. So because of the love they have for you, some of them claiming on their own transport. Because the vehicles said they are going to go 3 times and come back 3 times. You know the number he can carry. So they pay for themselves and they are here. So they say I should tell you. And also, as the election is coming now, Your Excellency, they say I should also inform you that you should treat the non-indigenous independently. Not the thing we want to talk. You should treat the non-indigenous independently. When you put us to the walls and all rest of them, though we are from units, yes. You know, but when it comes to sharing, nothing comes to us. Are we alive? Yes, sir. I think you're hearing me. So when it comes to sharing, nothing comes to the non-indigenous. I can remember, let me give an instance. In my own work, in my own work, NNPP 3. In my own work, NNPP 3. When there was a time in asked that you should bring names for one thing or the other, I told them wrong names, but the indigenous also occupied it. We allowed it. When those things come, I said, out of 20, can you say that give 3 no to non-indigenous? They said no. And out of that thing, none came to non-indigenous. Is it a lie? No. So, Your Excellency, they are appealing to you. They are asking you that you use your powers in this election that is coming now to deal with the non-indigenous independently. We have our coordinators in the south, in the central, in the north. All the units or war, they are there. So they have asked me, Your Excellency, to plead with you on all these things. May God continue to bless us so that at the end of it, all of us will rejoice and celebrate with His Excellency in the government house. In Jesus' name we pray.
Bring to the microphone the incoming governor of Delta State, His Excellency speaking. Please address the non-indigenous in Delta State.
APC! Non-indigenous! Unity! Presence of our leaders. The leaders of the various ethnic nationalities seated here. Most especially, is it Igala? Thank you. I welcome all of you. And indeed, I welcome all the non-indigenous or non-indigenous. Still made time, made the sacrifice, despite your health. Very beginning to align myself with my spokesperson. It conveyed to you my deep heart
regrets in keeping you here waiting since morning. Ujuku already stated. The only reason you have waited this long, despite the earlier 10 a.m. appointment, is a demonstration of your love and your support for me and our enterprise, and I'm grateful. Let me also take the opportunity to also say a very big thank you to all of you for the support you have always provided for me. I have always depended on the support of the non-Indigenes. You did not disappoint me in 2015. You also did not disappoint me in 2019. It is because of your support. That was why I emerged the re-elected senator representing Delta Central. It is also because of your support that my colleagues also deemed it fit to elect me as the deputy president of the Senate. So for these and many more reasons, I am grateful and I remain indebted. Well, you all know we have only one state. That is Delta State. Delta State belongs to all of us. Whether your parents were born here, or whether you are the one who was born here, so long as you lived here amicably with others, performing your responsibilities, civic or otherwise, you are all Delta. And for that reason, the challenges all of us face, these are all common challenges. What affects me affects our brothers and sisters from Edo, our brothers and sisters from the Nupe Kingdom, Arewa, Yoruba, Igala, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, the Igbo. What ails one ails all. Today, when we have no light, there is no discrimination that there is no light in the home of a Kogi man, but there is light in the home of an Yoruba man. There is no light, there is no light. No, so, when our hospitals are bad, we don't say, oh, Igala people, go to the bad hospital. Urobo people or Anyoma people, go to the good hospital. The hospital is bad for all of us. When you travel on the road, especially those who came today from Asaba, that road you drove is not reserved for Edo people, or for Arewa people, or for Nupe or Gala people. In common bad roads. There are also non-Indigenes here who have held jobs here. They have retired too, also entitled to pension. They were not deprived of their pension. The same deprivation was also given to Urubu people, to Isoko people, to Ijo people, to Anyoma people. The same people. They are all pensioners, they are all deprived of their pension. When you go to our tertiary institutions here,
You don't say, oh, this is Delta State University, Delsu, Abraka. The tuition and other levies that used to be 25,000 when Oduwa was governor. Today, right now, it's 300,000. They don't say, okay, Ijaw people pay 300. Urubu pay 300. Igala pay 700. Or Arewa pay 800. Nothing like that. There is increase in levies for everybody. I say all of this for us to know that the challenges we face is a common challenge. The Delta State where we live is a very rich state. But it's supposed to be a very rich state. It's supposed to be the richest state, and indeed it is the richest state in the Niger Delta. It is supposed to be one of the richest states in Nigeria. Because of that, we have received more money than the other states. We have received more money than River State, more money than Akwa Ibom, more money than Cross River, more money than Edo, more money than Kogi. Yes. In fact, you come here in the last 7.5 years, we have received over 4.2 trillion. 4.2 trillion naira. Then when you go around, when you look around the state, it does not look like a state that has received 4.2 trillion. On top of this, they continue to borrow money and borrow money and borrow money and borrow money. All of us will have become debtors. Whether you are the leader of Osanebi here, you are a debtor here in Delta State. Whether you are the leader of Akwa Ibom here, you are a debtor here in Delta, as long as you live here. Our brother who represents the Oba of Benin here, you are not a debtor in Edo, we are a debtor here. Even though you did not apply for loan, but the Okowa applied for loan on your behalf. So you are a debtor. All of us, our Yoruba brothers, Lupe, all of us, for as long as you live here, whether you apply for loan or you don't apply for loan, you are owing 800 billion naira. Now, with all these debts we are owing, to owe a debt is not a crime. To owe a debt is not a crime. All we are saying is you are going to borrow money. Attach that borrowing to a specific project. If you borrow the money to repair this road here, or this PTI road to Eku, to Abraka, to Akpo, if you borrowed money, say you want to use part of it to repair it, we'll clap for you. If you borrowed money, say you want to use it to repair the road from Ugeli to Isoko, to Kwale, to Asaba, you want to use the loan to repair it, we will clap for you too. If you borrow money and say you want to revamp our hospitals, we will also clap for you. If you borrow money and you say you want to use it to refurbish and revamp the educational sector, we will also clap for you. If the money you borrowed is because you want to give us electricity 24 hours a day, we will clap for you. But that is not the situation here in Delta. The money instead is being used to fund an ill-fated vice presidential position. All us here from southern Nigeria. We are Nigerians. As I stand here, everybody knows me. I am a big supporter of President Muhammadu Buhari. Everybody knows me. I don't hide my own. I can fight for him whenever the need arises. And I have fought for him when the need arises. You see? But this is Nigeria. He's our president for 8 years. 8 years now is about to go. Because of that, all of the governors of southern Nigeria, south-south, southeast, southwest, they had a meeting at Asaba. It was our governor, Okowa, who called for that meeting. In that meeting, he gave them plenty food to eat. He gave them plenty drink to drink. In fact, it was a feast. And when they finished, they took 2 positions. Number one, that after 8 years of President Muhammadu Buhari from the north, the next president comes to the south. That's number one. Number two, nobody from the south should accept vice president. These were the 2. Now, these governors are our leaders. As you see me here, so I was elected only by the people of Delta Central. Delta Central is 1/3 in Delta State. So I represent 1/3 of Delta State. The governor is the only person who was elected by the 3 senatorial districts. Therefore, when he spoke on our behalf and he signed that communique on our behalf, all of us were bound by that. And we celebrated him. And this is what our governors of southern Nigeria has agreed. But before the ink dried, the ink for that community, before the ink went dry, he picked phone, he called Atiku. Before then, all the governors of northern Nigeria, all APC extraction, I think almost all the people are APC anyway, all of them came out and said, that decision of the southern governors, they themselves, they also are agreeing with it. Led by my friend, the chairman of the governors forum, Governor Bagudu of Kebbi State, and Rufai of Kaduna, and the other governors, they all agreed. Some of us, we went to President Muhammadu Buhari. You know, we are your sons, we are your foot soldiers. You are our father. This is what's happening. Do you agree with that position? Buhari said, he agrees. So after everybody has agreed that power should come to the south, Okowa picked the phone, called Atiku, and said, don't mind them. You know, don't mind them. You can take the presidency, but just give me vice president. You see, when you put 2 things down, you choose one. 2 people cannot become president at the same time. Not so. They are both good people. Very good people. And our Yoruba leaders here, as a young boy in secondary school, I read history, and they told us of one version. I think it was the writer Johnson, I'm not so sure. A version of the Yorubas. One of the versions says that Oduduwa descended from heaven. Not so. I know Aswaju is my friend. Aswaju is not Oduduwa. He did not descend from heaven. I also know Obi. He is my friend too. He also did not descend from heaven. The choice is this. What kind of Nigeria do we want in 2023? Do we Do we want a Nigeria that looks like Lagos? Yes, sir. Or we want a Nigeria that looks like Oka? The choice is yours. As for me and my family and our supporters in APC, we want a Nigeria that looks like Lagos. Even my friend, my very good friend, Peter Obi. So, that is one reason why we should come out on Saturday and vote Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu for president. In addition to that, I have my own developmental ideas on how to move Delta State forward. For those of you who live here in Warri, Warri was not always like this. Warri was a very beautiful place. Very beautiful place. But today, Warri has now become the slum capital of Nigeria. It has now become the keke capital of Nigeria. And we are not happy with that. We want to clean up Warri. We want to come up with a massive urban renewal that will make Warri the economic hub it is supposed to be. I cannot do it alone. I will need a president of the same party with me to help me. And how do we plan on doing that? First and foremost, I have sat down with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and we have discussed that the first and the most important thing he will do for us in Delta State is to help us to reopen the Warri port. The Cocoa port. Help us to reopen the Burudu port and the Sapele port. Now for this to happen, we need to dredge the escargot back. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu understands business. He is big vessels, like the backhoe liner and all those ones that has very, very deep draft, they call it draft, Draft. Aha. They will be able to come into our port here to be discharging their goods. And you know what that means. It means that the economy of Warri will begin to bubble. Our children who have gone to school, who have graduated 8, 9, 10 years, who have no jobs, all of them will begin to have jobs. And that includes your own children, our own children, because there will be no discrimination. On top of that, that is as far as Asiwaju's presidential contest is concerned. So I'm appealing to you to come out on Saturday. If you like me, if you love me, show me that love by giving Bola Ahmed Tinubu your vote for president. And then as he goes there to the National Assembly, to Abuja, we need people in the National Assembly to assist him. Just the way I have assisted Buhari in the Senate. We need people who will stand for him. We need people in the Senate. We need people in the House of Representatives. So wherever you live, as our non-indigenes here in Delta, help us. If you live here in Delta Central, help us. Talk to your people. Help us to vote for Chief Ede Dafelone. And if you live in Delta South, help us talk to the non-indigenes, because I know you are everywhere. Talk to them to come out and vote for Joel Onokwapo. J-O-T Onokwapo. These are very, very renowned accountants. We are not presenting performs for candidates. If you see all our candidates, they are very, very credible people. If you check the Guinness Book of Records, Guinness Book of World Records, right? That's what they call it. You will see the Dafinone family. That's the only family in Nigeria, right, that have made the Guinness Book of World Records as renowned accountants. The same thing with Joel Onokwapo, also a renowned chartered accountant. And if you live in Delta North, vote for Senator Peter Wombo. Forget what he's going through right now. He's going to come out. Because it's Okowa and his people that have connived, because they are afraid of him. They connived to put him in prison. But whenever the Supreme Court decides to hear that case, his case is a very, very good case. They will let him off. It's not the first time. So when they're there, please cast your vote for Peter Wombo. And then for our House of Reps, here we have 3. All of them, please vote for them. APC. Others vote for all of them. APC. Then my own election, which is the biggest election. As for me, like I said, I know the problems of Delta State. Thank you. Earlier, my spokesperson introduced me. Yes, I was the first executive assistant to the governor of Delta State, Governor James Igbo. I was also a commissioner under Governor James Igbo. I was also the secretary to the state government under Governor James Igbo. And myself, I have been elected a senator to represent Delta Central Senatorial District 2 times. That is the first time it has ever happened. And then, of course, I'm the deputy president of the Senate. And as you see me today, I went to school. I am educated. I went to St. George's College, Obi number in Delta North. I know my classmates. My classmates, they know me. Then after, I went to University of Benin, where I read law. I know my classmates there, and they also know me. From there, I went to Nigerian Law School, Lagos. I know my classmates, and my classmates, they know me. And from there, I went to Tulane University Law School in New Orleans, Louisiana, United States of America, where I obtained my master's degree in law. In that school, I know my classmates, they know me. So today, as non-indigenous, don't ever let anybody tell you that education is a scam. Education is never a scam. Because that is the message some people are telling us, that it does not matter. You can be admiral and still be governor. That is not the kind of message we want to send to our children. I say all of this so that you will know that the man you are about to support has the educational credentials. Unemployment. In your homes, you have children who have gone to school, graduated 8, 9, 10 years ago, no job. Not so? We must address it. How do we address it? We have to ask ourselves first, who creates jobs for people? Is it government or companies? Government does not create jobs. Government only creates enabling environment so that private companies, private investors can come and set up their businesses. Not so? And when they set up their business, they can create jobs for our children. But if you look today, all the private companies, they don't run come out. There must be a reason why they ran away. So the first thing is for us to look at those reasons why they ran away. The first reason is insecurity. Sometimes you sleep, you can't even sleep with 2 eyes closed. For fear of bandits, for fear of kidnappers, and for fear of just regular, run-of-the-mill crimes. Not so? So we intend to address this by investing some of those monies that will go are carried away so they could do elections. We intend to invest some of that kind of money, invest it in our security architecture. Some of these devices are expensive, but if you look at states that have invested in security, their crime rate has gone down. So I intend to invest in our security architecture. That one was 128 megawatts. But Okowa, not the instant time. And Okowa, not the like to finish waiting in or start. You don't make anybody take glory. Okowa can't kill the IPP project. He can't sell away the turbines. Because everything don't take ground before. As he sells some commodity, the remaining ones he carry and go Asaba. You go set up an IPP project for Asaba. But the IPP project for only 5 megawatts. Only 5 megawatts as opposed to 128 megawatts. But the 5 megawatts, it dedicates power 24 hours a day to government house. 24 hours a day, commissioners' quarters. Power 24 hours a day to the secretariat. Finish. Do you see where government house they create jobs for people? Do you see where commissioners' quarters they create jobs for people? You don't see where secretariat they create jobs for people? So we don't want that. The power, the IPP, where we will set up, we are going to set up industrial estates. We will get land for Wori or the environment. We will clear up. We will develop them. What do we go put? We're not building houses inside though. Then we will put road inside. We will put sewage system. We will come put light. Of course, we will put water. We will come put light. We will come tell the company, say, hey, you do your business for Anambra, eh? Come Delta here. 24-hour light day now. You do your business for Lagos. Not mind Sanwo, I won't tip you. Come this side. Come Delta. Here, you are guaranteed 24-hour electricity. So the cost of your doing business now, you come low, well. Not be so? And then when they now come, they will create jobs for our children. So that way, this unemployment, big wahala when they grant so, we would have addressed it. Time they go, things when I want to do, they're plenty. I know I don't want to hold them for too long, but that are the biggest ones. We are also going to address this infrastructural decay for our roads. This road, when our pass comes, when I talk so, we are bringing Julius Beja to come and work. You know? We not to allow all those companies where they use shovel and wheelbarrow, come down our road, no more. This road from PTI to Omerope, to Abraka, to Agbo, Julius Beja. Two other roads, Wugeli, Isoko, Kwale, Asaba, Julius Beja. Only one catch. We are going to tell Julius Beja, say, as you are coming to do the road so, if you want engineer, you must take them from Delta. If you want artisan, you must take them from Delta. We not gonna allow you go bring anybody from outside to come and work here unless you demonstrate to us that there is nobody that is qualified. Not good like that. Our hospitals that have now become like med dispensaries, we are going to revamp them. We have money. Money there. Don't let anybody lie to you. We are going to revamp it. And we are going to revamp our schools. Time out there, I'm going to hold you for so long. But you see, in all of this, you are non-indigenous also. What is in it for you? As you support me to emerge governor, it is also important that I should also make a commitment to you. Because politics is about interest. You have personal interest, you have community interest, you have ethnic nationality interest, state interest, and national interest. They are all legitimate interests. Not so? Therefore, I want to assure you that when you support me and I emerge your governor, there will be no discrimination in appointments. And I want to assure you that in my government, in my cabinet, we will appoint non-indigenes into the cabinet. It's not the first time. It's not the first time. You go to Kaduna, El-Rufai has appointed Urobo people. He has appointed Igbo people. He has appointed Yoruba people. It's not the first time. Even in Lagos State, when Fashola was governor, he appointed Urobo people. Now, other Sanwo, the Commission of Economic Planning is Urobo, right? I think he also has another Isoko son. So we are going to appoint non-indigenes, all of you along. And I will consult you. I will consult the leadership of the non-indigene community. Give me recommendations of one of you who should serve with us in government, who will not be protecting your interests. You don't do like that? And let me also say this. Let me also make this clear. There also will be no discrimination in the amount of fees or levies charged. Whether you are an indigene or you are a non-indigene and you are attending our school, so long as you have been living here and you are paying your taxes and meeting up with your civic obligation, no discrimination. If the levy is 25,000 naira for the Urobo man, that's what your children are also going to pay. That is what everybody will pay. Also, there will be no discrimination in employment. I spoke about appointment earlier. But when it comes to employment, everybody is equal. If there's opportunity to hire people, and your children, non-indigenes, are qualified, just like the indigenes, bring the names to me. We will also engage them. Of course, apply first to let them apply like every other person, and then draw my attention to the fact that there are these openings our children have applied. It is at that point I will now look to say, okay, how many people do they want to hire? These non-indigenes, are they qualified? If they are qualified, they will also be hired. You know, good like that? And then, not too long ago, I had like a town hall like this with the Muslim community. Am I right? Yes. And at that time, issues were raised, concerns were raised by our brothers and sisters in the Muslim community. Issues about discrimination and so on and so forth. Most especially bordering on this issue of headers and farmers. And I made a commitment that we are all Nigerians, we are all Deltas. Nobody will be discriminated against. Provided you stay within the law, of course. Now, I made a commitment that I will have a special advisor who will head like an ombudsman. An ombudsman that will bring together the liaison with the headers, the leadership of the headers, and the leadership of the farmers. They will liaise and come to some form of accommodation so that all this strife, what leads to this violence among them, will be removed. If, for instance, the headers, we know what they're looking for, looking at to, feed the cattle. Not so? I want to get water for them. Now, what has been the complaints of the farmers? That, without control, the animals are allowed to roam about and they destroy the farms also. But if they come together early, we have representatives from the headers community. We have representatives from the farmers community. And they're able to meet and talk to each other early. I will say, okay, this area you can do your heading. Even if it must come here, please try not to destroy. That way, we will reduce this conflict between the headers and eventually escalate to other crises. So we want a peaceful Delta state, and that is what I promised under my watch as governor. So I want to thank you for coming. I do not have all of the answers to all of the problems. Today now we are gathered here. It's a town hall meeting and I'm going to listen to you. You are going to ask me questions. Because if you leave here without asking me questions, I will feel very, very bad. You must have some things to tell me, I want to hear. Maybe things I have not thought about before, that will enrich me when I become governor. And from time to time, when I become governor, I want to be calling a meeting like this, so that we can be exchanging ideas. You not good like that? You share about it.
Am I right? We don't need much questions again. Your Excellency, my people have asked me to tell you that all the things I said is what they asked me to say. And they don't have any question again. Now, sir, so we are now asking the Royal Highnesses. We are asking the Royal Highnesses to come up and present this gift to you, award, so that I can explain how it will work. Your Royal Highnesses, please can you come up? Yes. Your Royal Highness, please. All of you, proceed your hands.
Look at the camera. Yeah.
The Non-Indigenes asked us to present this to you, Your Excellency. They promised to give you 1 million votes. And I'm going to explain how that million votes will come about. So, all the hands, please present their vote to the exercise. Non-Indigenes! Unity! Sit down, please.
We thank you for commenting on our videos. Please keep commenting. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so for regular updates. Keep watching Juvenis and keep buying Juvenis.
Juvenis is published bi-monthly by Peanuts Communications Limited. For enquiries, event coverage or advert placement, call 0803 360 8271, 0805 787 1199, 0702 811 3638, or 0808 152 4499, or visit www.juvenis.punux.net. Juvenis Magazine, inspiring the young at heart.